Jeannie Mai accuses estranged husband Jeezy of domestic abuse and child neglect amid ongoing divorce. In a new court filing obtained by People, the Real alum 45 alleges several incidents of domestic abuse and child neglect during her relationship with the rapper. She claimed Jeezy has explosive outbursts, excessive drinking, and domestic violence. Quote, the allegations are not only false, but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I loved. This malicious attempt to tarnish my character and disrupt my family is ridiculous, he shared. And at this time, my main concern is being an active father to our daughter as I continue to fight for court mandated joint custody. Gurus, what do you think the truth is in that?
I
Ooh,
was hoping we didn't get here. I
That's
was
hard.
hoping. I know.
it's
Did,
messed.
That's
I was
did you
hard.
guys see the pictures of her bruises?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that something that, do you know if that's something that she put out there? Is that something that she was trying to claim as, was from the abuse?
Yes.
It
And
seems like it,
she
yeah.
was?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And
Mhm.
then he came back with the receipts, with the
With the foot,
text
with the foot.
messages.
Oh, yeah.
The text message and his foot.
And
Showed
he's,
that
yeah.
it was from a golf cart accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Gone
Oh,
wild.
man.
Yeah, that's a little touchy because sometimes, when you're in a relationship with someone and you have a child and things go left, because I had one of those situations for 19 years and I'm good with my son's father now. We're like, I tell you, I love his son. He got a son with someone else. That baby's like mine. But we went through a whole lot of stuff in court and he put hands on me before and says he never did. And, it wasn't like repeatedly. We definitely had one altercation and I definitely was bruised up. But you really never know what goes on into the house until things really finally break and then things start leaking out. And
Yeah.
sometimes things do get embellished, and it's not saying he's a bad father or he didn't hit her or she's lying or whatever, because anything is really possible. I really pray that they get it together
I
for the
do
sake of their
too.
child,
I do
because
too.
that's hard.
Exactly.
I do
It's
too.
getting messy.
Very
Like,
messy.
this is messy.
Very
But
messy.
for the fact that, like, we saw it, right? We saw that she put these pictures out of these bruises,
Man.
right? And in the same token, he has the screenshots in his phone of her taking these same pictures and, saying, babe, I have dresses to wear. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. But anyway, this was from a golf cart accident, right? These are the screenshots that are in his phone. So just that alone, if you did put that out there as the abuse, that was a lie in itself.
My kid, you're not going to take my kid. I'm going to do everything for my kid. I work hard for my kid.
Right.
After I didn't want a kid, now I got a kid. Not
Right.
this. Her husband, her ex-husband, I dodged the bullet.
Right.
That ex-husband, I
Exactly.
dodged the bullet. Thank
Right,
God
'cause-
with my happy family over here, because that is psycho.
This is
Thank
crazy.
God I done dodged the bullet. That man watching the news
right? Right. Yeah, and I mean, that's my girl. I like her. Yeah, I like her, but also the other thing is, remember she said it was left field, but what if the reason that she ain't know is because she really is crazy in his eyes? And this is this is showing
He probably
us,
can't take
yeah,
it.
I told y'all. Yeah. I like her, but I don't know about this.
Yeah.
Yo, but it goes back to, why did he marry her so quick?
He probably fell in love.
I'm saying,
He
look,
fell in love
I mean,
in 3 days.
look, here's one thing that really disturbs me about relationships and how people are approaching these things. Yo, they know this person for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. They decide to get married. They have kids. And after that, everything is a mess.
Yeah.
Only because they didn't take the time to get to know somebody and understand something. Everybody's in a rush to make a mess.
Are you saying that it should take more than 2 years to determine, whether or not you can really sustain a relationship with somebody for life?
I think everybody is different, but think about the people that you meet, right?
Yeah.
Think about the people that you meet on a regular basis, and how whenever you work with them or whatever type of situation that you get into or whatever, you start to see things over time, or you start to see that things ain't necessary. Most of the time, things aren't magical. 9 times out of 10, we are not gonna get into a relationship and date for a year, get married, and everything be the best.
I'm in my 40s. So if anybody gives me the wrong vibe, I'm
You
off.
out, right?
I'm off. I've been single for a couple of years now, and I can't deal.
One of the things about the vibe, though, I will say that even though if somebody gives me the wrong vibe, one of the things that I want to know is, why did they give me that vibe?
Yeah.
It's not that they gave me the vibe, it's the fact that why did they give me that vibe, and understanding the way that person thinks
Right.
that would make somebody give a vibe like that, right?
It's hard out here.
Yeah.
It is hard.
People are crazy.
Okay.
How many times do we work with people that we
A lot.
don't, a lot of times when you work with people, it's so difficult to work with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just that by itself, let alone getting in a relationship with folks. But when you just, man.
Because
A lot of
you got
times-
stories
Yeah.
too. Like,
Yeah.
the way people grow up, the way they raised, stuff that they go through. People are jealous. Like,
Yeah.
crazy.
People are crazy.
And speaking of jealousy, people can be jealous for the well, you think it's stupid, but it could be the dumbest things.
No, seriously.
Like, you're just happy. You just
Yeah.
Why
all
you
it
smiling so much? Who got you smiling?
Right.
Dad, who got you smiling like that?
Oh.
But listen, at this point, I feel like time is like in this like sped up energy right now. And I feel like in 2024, if people don't realize that they are unhealed at this, especially past a certain age,
Yeah.
and you just need to go get yourself together. And
Yeah.
people that are healed or working on their healing should be able to recognize when somebody is or is not, and know whether to move
Absolutely.
forward or not, because that's what it is. If you got all these traumas and stuff, and you never worked on yourself, and you ain't never dealt with certain things, and you're not healed, you're not ready to be in a relationship anyway.
Exactly.
So
That might be half of
or
society.
either, it's not gonna be that serious. Like,
Right.
but we have to let people recognize these things.
That might be half of society, though.
Okay.
It
Well,
is definitely.
it probably
I mean,
is.
it
And
is.
more.
Half of society can
More,
recognize it, the other half doesn't. That's the problem. You know what I mean?